hinted. Yep. God.
Alright, hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 101.1. I'm doing like a
Indeed.
quick intermezzo now with Ems talking to the lovely Chief of Security. Actually, is she even lovely? Let me check her appearance.
Amelia Vargas is her name.
Yes.
And torturing people's probably her game if you get on the wrong side.
Oof, no. She does... Hey, she has like 3 appearances, so she's not that bad. Oh Christ, I gave her like 420 XP. God bless. I guess makes
Bruh,
sense.
she got more XP than me. What the fuck, Renoma? She's supposed to be weaker than us. Bruh, fucking
No, she wasn't.
buffing your NPC.
No, she was supposed to be weaker than you. I just didn't want to eventually upgrade her. That's why I made her stronger. So, I have less work in the long run.
I see. Don't worry. If you're gonna say she's an archmage, we'll fucking believe you. Though we'll make her do the vast majority of the work.
God bless. But yeah, well. Anyways, what's the premise like you call her up under?
I call under the premise of hold on it, because she hinted it at the end to be further discussions on the conversation.
Alright, essentially like a follow-up on
Yeah,
what we talked about before. That's completely
yeah,
fair.
on follow up. Oh gosh, I need. Yeah, I'm very calm now.
Okay, then, well, she will just, I guess, call, well, you call her or whatever. But yeah, she will still come by normally and say, hello, Mr. Barry, glad to see you. You said you had something in regards to our last talk.
I do, in fact. Thank you for answering my call, Amelia. During our conversation, and I believe it was probably around the end we were having a little, well, more of a sidetrack about the budget and the responsibilities on Gribanoy, and there was like some small talk about I believe when it comes to responses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, was it? And I want to ask you, well, really, some questions in case of any assistance. Um, is anything going all right on your end?
She looks at you intently. Then answers, well, things are going alright, so to speak. But I don't think they're going ideally. I'm mostly plagued by a certain lack of manpower and lack of infrastructure. It doesn't seem well, particularly the lack of infrastructure left by my predecessor is a bit, how do you say that, hampering our potential for operations.
Let's just say, in terms of the infrastructure, what was the required infrastructure that you most likely need? Because I might be of assistance here.
I think you already know what I have in mind. Well, it's nice to have this to have the search up and running now, as which is the last piece of legacy equipment I have gotten. There's still the issue that there is no proper proper command post. I do not want to put it just put it on my ship, because I might be forced to use it to, well, be elsewhere, or have it even be damaged during a fight. So I want to put it in a secure location. And as I told you last time, I want to put it at a portal, where Gripnoy and Ceres are connected, and where Mr. Stanik's base is. He has been quite accommodating in that regard, and I do wish to use the settlement effort there to build a proper operation. Ideally, I would want to have things built there by the contractors, but it doesn't seem like there is much of an option here. The main issue we're seeing is that the building capacity is clearly not there, and well, it does seem like someone put out some incentives which made it so that most people working there are of course going after jobs with incentives rather than my limited means, where I can offer to them.
Well, if it's in terms of finance, I can help you with that. But I would need to know how much is this infrastructure would it be cost? Because I do have a lot of liquid assets, as people are very much aware of. Do you have any sort of like reports? Well, any speculatory estimates that I would like to know about?
Depends on the size of the operation we're planning here, but for now I believe maybe like 10,000 or so should suffice. Probably a bit 20,000 at most if we're building some really secure structure. The problem is, of course, the work available. If I had the workforce available, if I put out well, what is the English word for it? Like essentially, if I put up the project for people to pick up on, or even call some companies, they're not really willing to engage properly, as they simply don't have the time to do it.
Enough, Redolmer. Ironically enough, Redolmer, I do have time for, and I could probably build something like that.
By the way, like out of character, you putting out, like, you giving you give like a bunch of cash, essentially, like for people to pick up the pace and like build up the operations. The incentives you talked about. That's like draining her ability to really match that, and they're all willing to match. They're actually growing, but you putting out incentives also means that they first and foremost will do like work for you. So she can match that.
Out again, Redolmer. Okay. I could probably help it on that department because I still have enough liquid cash to essentially re-incentivize them to work on this sort of project.
Yeah. I mean, you can. Well, you can do that. To do that for certain. But yeah,
Uh,
she's gonna say, well, there might be something else that is possible. You see,
mm-hmm.
you see, one of actually, let me check something. Um. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. Says well, I managed to get something special. I managed to get to secure some pioneers.
Okay.
And what I'm thinking is perhaps it would be possible to have people be trained up under them as sort of a supplementary workforce. It's not ideal, and they certainly won't be able to be used outside of Gribnoi in any way, shape, or
Um,
form. But I will be able.
doesn't
Yes.
doesn't doesn't Vicislav have the corporals? Because I believe they're also somewhat capable at construction.
Right.
Because I help
Somewhat.
because I had them help me build the base. Remember it all?
Well, yeah, but I only got as like workers. What she's talking about is like actual people.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I'll turn you up.
Sorry. I just have something stuck somewhere, and it's not pleasant. I try to pull it out, and well, I guess I'll do it afterwards. But yeah, well, the issue is not just money here, but well, I'm not a businessman, or businesswoman rather. So,
Mm.
but I do know that you have someone under your command that has certain talents. Perhaps this person could organize something, um, some sort of like, I guess, contractor. As, I think that's the term that they're using here.
Okay.
And those contractors are working with my pioneers, and
Hmm.
well, they're being trained up by them to do like the supplementary work, which would greatly enable us to expand my operations in Gribnoi by quite a bit. And well, while they're not busy with working for me, they can maybe perhaps I guess work on other projects as time goes on. They're becoming more independent, I suppose, when we don't need them anymore. So it's a bit. It's not just the money, but it's a tall order
Yeah.
from you.
So,
So well, I guess I should offer you something in return. What are you interested in?
well, are you aware of the upcoming meeting about the Ceres train line or train network as slowly has been established?
Yes, I am. I will be. I did already receive my invitation.
That's nice. Uh, let's just say I'm going to bring a certain individual to this meeting as I post the image of Tanya Bucks
Mm-hmm.
and her information as where did you put the documents for the train line? Technocrat series. There it is. As you are probably well aware, most the ownership of the rail network belongs to Rongo Base due to the financial backing and other such planning.
Hmm.
I wish for you to help me to get turn your bucks to a position called the Chief of Transport of Ceres, because I believe she's capable and has earned her dues for a very long time. It's just the job roles haven't been, let's just say, a lot more opened until now.
Hmm. And she nods and says, "I see. That's interesting. Um. Well, what would this chief of transport entail?"
Well, mostly dealing with maintaining transport, maintaining train lines, also possibly proposing of new transport lines, for example, connecting the other bases, and if it is good, if she does well enough, it could extend into maintaining transport or building such infrastructure within Ribanoy, because a standardized transportation network is the most efficient and a lot more safety in terms of security. because different because different rail networks, different road systems can cause a major headache in the long run.
I see. So you want uh, someone in charge right away to keep an eye on the development.
You're correct. Because just imagine being called up to repair eight different rail systems. It's not going to be fun for all the pieces lining up.
That's true. Well, this individual would be needing to dedicate its well, a lot of time on it. More as the network progresses to grow, and probably will need potentially some sort of like bigger staff, new appointment, perhaps even replacement. As I just seem to this individual, while she does seem to be capable, doesn't seem to be quite advanced in her in her enlightened science.
Well, yes, well, you are correct in terms of enlightened sciences. She's not highly advanced as you and I, and she only recently, what has she recently earned those talents and skills. But when it comes to the availability of staff members and the practicality, as I have checked, well, most of the subordinates' files, she seems to be the only one who is opened at the moment and the one who is close to capable enough to deal with such things. And plus, if something ever goes awry within the transport network, she's living under the same roof as the person who built the transport network to begin with.
That is true. That is very true. How does she? Well, how does she plan to? How does she plan to? Well, inspect the rail network. What's her means to do that?
Out of game Redelmo. I believe, if I remember correctly, as we just probably discussed during downtime, we'll probably get a subordinate from Pyuku base, if I remember correctly. I think it was a repair guy.
Well,
Out of game.
I'm not sure about that one. Cause well, that's
Because
kind of, you can't just go and like take personnel from Allied. Cause well, it's his
no,
personnel.
that is true. Problem is, when it comes looking for personnel, unclear enough, I could also get Maxwell to check on it every so often.
No, that's true. Well, I guess that can work. I mean, me as a well, I guess that can work short term.
Yeah,
Um,
but in the long term, I'll be looking for other talents to approach from other bases or get a retired railway network engineer from planet Earth.
Hmm. Yeah. And something I did learn while actually being inspired by you, as the heavy usage of drones might also be a good way to cover more ground.
Ironically enough, yeah, my drone actually, yeah, my sys droid could actually do it because he's got a high enough tech score to do that.
Oh, I didn't mean like the drone, like the extra. Oh, well, I meant like I didn't mean. I mean, I just said. Hold up. So I didn't mean the droids. I meant like an actual drone, just like
Oh,
something.
flying drone. Sorry, misinterpreted.
Yes, they could cover a lot of
Okay.
ground, and you could even make an inspection drone that used like the railway system itself. Although that would be a bit susceptible to any
Any
issue,
attacks?
and well, not any attacks, but well, any issues that the rail line could experience in general. You know, you know, broken tracks and the like could easily put a stop to it, depending on how things work. But yes, generally speaking, that would be something I would suggest, and if you can agree to that, I think we have a deal.
Well, yeah. I think the flight. Actually, we got the. Yeah, are we still using the drones with Elmer, or have they been Have they been
You still
stored
use
away?
you're still using them on a large scale.
I run. Actually, I could actually afford to buy one.
Yeah, you can buy one. You can even make some if you want to. And but however, I will warn you, those drones will be tied to like the office itself. Um,
The thing
rather than
is,
you yourself. So if you end up losing the office, you will lose the drone, access to the drone. But I guess you wouldn't need them in that case.
yeah, I wasn't going to need them anyway because I need a quick. I kind of need something to substitute manpower. Drones will do. Drones will do. And the thing is, even if I lose them, I can easily remake them.
Yeah, I mean, I said don't mean the drones that are like out there, surveying the world, but rather you would need to get like new ones to like put exclusively on the railway network, and those you
That's
would,
easy.
yeah, and those you would lose if you lose the office. That's what I meant, just to make it clear.
Y- yeah, that can do. I'm not gonna lie. That seems like an actual good idea because that would be good. Probably just propose that.
Yeah.
Specialized droids for the rail to act as a survey in case
Well,
any real network happens.
no, like she meant drones, not droids.
Sorry, drones.
Yeah, because like drones are much easier to make than droids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I guess I will put it here.
Because there's only one rail at the moment, so we can probably do like two. Just go do like a switch rotational thing.
Yeah. Except steel to put Tamia as the chief of transport.
Yeah. So create two surveying drones as a substitute for manpower.
If
A note to self: get my programmers to create a railway repairer in the program.
oof. That needs to be a bit more specific than that, but yeah, I guess. If there are enough drones to inspect the the railway regularly and have someone there to do repairs.
Mm-hmm. Probably send Maxwell as a short-term thing to do.
Yeah. Short term. Okay.
I will get my syndicate lady, Josephine, to create a contract with incentive, sort the thing she wants.
Hmm. I mean, she wants mainly she wants some extra hires, essentially, and it will take a
Yeah.
little bit of time to like get them on, but in the long run, she's planning to essentially build like a lot of shit. She needs it done to be. She needs it. Like the problem is with like the incentives, that's only a symptom of the underlying problem that she doesn't have exclusive access to manpower.
Um, yeah. That's what everybody's having that problem with.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because
well, she's trying to like
unless you want,
yeah.
oh, let's go ahead. Unless you want to have fun with human trafficking,
Well,
because that's showing what you get manpower in here. Realistically speaking,
I mean, they can. Well, I guess it's all human trafficking in some way, but you can do it like via the official channels, like the same way like the other manpower came in. But like Emilia can't do it herself because she's just not trained for it. Like she doesn't have the expertise, like the contacts or anything like that. Um, nothing to make it up. Like she could probably like if she was a player, she could probably finagle something, but it would be like a huge pain in the ass to like
yeah.
to even to think about that. So
Well,
instead, she's gonna do this and outsource the work. Try to essentially mimic what the syndicates are doing, but she only knows like the principle of it, but she doesn't like know how to do it. And if you try to herself, it wouldn't be that good. Yeah.
let's see.
Wants to get to
I'm
have
just
a
typing up the agreement. Tell
yeah
you, choose transfer, create a circle giants. In turn, I'll get Jocelyn to sort out the building by contracts.
contractor company penny at supplements her pioneers.
Yeah. Good thing you're doing it in more detail.
Mm.
Oh, there's a V.
For
Okay.
yeah.
Sort out the building by contracting for Vargas. By contracting companies to train up. I'm assuming the pioneers, right?
Well, sort of pioneers, but mostly I guess
Scrubs.
yeah, like she's like fine with scrubs. She wants construction workers essentially, but they need to like be up to like snuff for like military great work, and they also need to be be trained up to consider void engineer threats, because
That's fair enough.
that's probably a bit different from whatever the fuck you do for like normal against like normal humans.
It's true.
Yes. trade up to
Go vote for her. Yeah. Turn. Sort out the building. Contract that. Already explained my intentions about the chief of transport. Standardization at all costs. Because fuck dealing with steam powered railway, because I know there's probably a syndicate who will probably do that because there's a lot of wood around.
I mean, it's actually not that bad. Like, what you can do, for example, is well, make like an electric railway, and be like, yo, I'm gonna go and like churn it, like you know, essentially like use the wood to generate electricity. It's probably not that good, but it's probably viable for quite a while because there's like so much wood around. But yeah. What the fuck? Oh, well, what's your underling called again?
Which one?
The black one.
Jocelyn?
Ah, there it is.
Jocelyn Simons.
Solen. Jocelyn is supposed to organize the company.
Because it's a good thing, Radoma, that in the next session after the meeting, I'm gonna send like a request for more manpower from the union, even though it's on Death's call, so Death's door or Death ears.
No,
You know, at least I made the request in.
I mean you can do that, but I'm gonna be with you. No.
It'll be a long time. Don't worry, guys. I got 5 personnel guys, and no NPCs.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, my base is the most awakened base of all series. And no one can even dispute that, because there's literally no scrubs in my base.
Mm. Alright,
So,
well, Mr. Barry, I think that should be everything, correct? Or was there another matter you wanted to discuss?
I believe after this agreement, that's pretty good on my end. And when we do speak again, it'll be most likely when we will all meet together for the opening of the railway.
It will be a pleasure.
I can't wait to finally all get together for the first time in a meeting. And this will be end call, Rodoma.
Alright. Okay, I guess that's good enough.
This is what you call politics. But we're not playing VTM.
I mean, yes, but there can be as well. By the way, like, I really crave for like some VTM politics, but oh yeah, oh well. Nobody's really running any VTM at the moment.
You got a certain ST, but you get a werewolf every time you enter high stake, high reward politics, don't you know?
Oof, I don't think I will ever talk to Kelvin again, other than hurl insults at him. But anyways, I guess that's it for the stream. Say goodbye to the bot, and I guess
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.